Parents, piece of advice. I know life is very difficult. It's not easy. There is a lot of responsibilities. There is a lot of things I need to attend to. Especially nowadays, everything is gone up in prices. I cannot afford, I'm working 2 jobs. The husband and the wife are working. They're leaving the children. If they are not fortunate to have grandparents to look after them, there is the kindergarten, there is that preschool, there is that child care center. But let me tell you one thing. I know sometimes we cannot help it. We cannot do much about it. I need to put my child in a child care center in order for me to go to work, because 1 wage is never enough. 2 wages, we are barely making it. It's hot. Turn the aircon down a bit. Thanks, brother. I was just going to say that, and I saw you going like that, and I said, that's it. I'm going to make the call. An executive decision. Turn the aircon, make it cooler. So both parents are working. Not everybody has the privilege and the blessing of grandparents. And don't grandparents come extremely handy when you have children? Oh my goodness. Let me tell you this, daughter, don't ruin it with your mother-in-law, because she will be very precious for you in the future, in the near future. So don't ruin it with your in-laws. Be nice to them, because you may have to call them and say, Mother, can I bring my baby to you because I need to go back to work? I've been off work for the last 12 months. We are struggling. If I don't go, I'll leave without pay. Cannot afford it. So please, mother-in-law. She'll say, well, since you've been nice to me, no problem. Bring the baby. And since we mentioned grandparents, let me tell you this fact that you may not have been aware of as grandparents. Do you know why you love your grandchildren more than your children? Have you ever thought of it? You know why? For one simple fact. You see, when you had your own children, you were too busy working to provide for them and give them the best of the best. So while you were working, you missed out on their childhood. You missed out on their youthhood. All of a sudden, as a father, you saw your son 21. You saw your daughter 21. But what happened to all these 21 years? I was busy, my son. Sorry. I had to work 50 hours a week. And I was working even the weekends just to make sure you have a beautiful, bright, successful future. And when I came to enjoy my son and my daughter, they were already adults, and they went, found a partner, and flew away before I became their friend. So what do I do as a father and a mother? I'll wait for the grandchildren to come, because the grandchildren are your true children that you missed out on growing with them. Now, when the grandchildren came, I slowed down as a father. I was young when my son was born. I didn't have the time for my son. But when the grandson came, I am in my 60s. I am in my 70s. Automatically, I've slowed down. Maybe now I'm receiving pension. So as a pensioner, I have all the time under the sun. I'll take my grandchild to the park. I'll take my grandchild to a walk. I'll take them to shops. I'll buy them lollies. I'll buy them chocolates, presents, whatever they want. Why? Because I say to myself, I never saw my son, but I'm seeing my grandson as my true son, where I'm spending all the time with them. And this is why we love them more than our children. We never saw our children, but we saw our children in our grandchildren.